last time on Keys from the Golden Vault, Reach for the Stars, you got a mission to retrieve the Celestial Codex, which was stolen from a professor's collection of old tomes by a former student. The student, called Marcos Delphi. Reasons are unknown why he stole the codex, but the professor said it can be used to summon extra planar entities into our mortal world. And considering that that Marcos was pretty crazed when he stole the tome and attacked him, he thinks that maybe he's not in his own mind per se. He hired some adventurers to go retrieve the codex, but when they didn't return, he used a scrying spell and realized that they were all murdered. And in fact, on your way to the mansion where Marcos' family used to live, the Delphi Mansion, where he believes the codex is located, you find her disembodied, floating ghost head, who gives you words of warning about the dangers of the mansion, as well as a few clues on how to enter and some of the dangers within. And indeed, when you got to the mansion, you found otherworldly abominations waiting for you, including a gibbering mouther and living armor that tried to attack you, as well as a duo of cult members who were on one of the upper floors performing some strange alchemy. And when we left, you had knocked the cultist unconscious, and after taking a short rest, you were going to interrogate them. So, as you guys know, Mark could not be here. He's getting a headache, but I didn't want to delay the game, so I will be altering this for 3 players, probably just lowering HP for monsters a tiny bit. But I'll do my best to do that. So, okay, so an hour's passed. You have 2 cultists. One, the one on the north looks much more important than the one that opened the door and you ambushed.
I would like to go to the one that opened the door and see if I could wake them up and interrogate them.
All right.
It's the interrogation episode.
Yeah. It's going to be morally questionable. But,
yeah, I want to, before I wake them up, I want to let the team know. It's like, even though this one looks to be the underling, they probably know what kind of things that make the big guy tick. So I want to see if I could sneak some information out that I could use to get the other guy to break.
But right before your long rest ends, Niala, Mark's character, takes a step towards the cultist and then falls in a hole that magically appeared in the floor, and he starts falling. Oh no! Ah!
Niala, no! Oh no!
And the hole covers back up. Who knows when she'll be back?
Neri has tears in her eyes because Niala was her friend.
It's so much in common.
She was going to tell me about the ocean.
My mother went the same way.
In a bottomless hole.
That just spawned out of nothing.
There's still a chance that maybe we'll be able to find her somewhere else. So hopefully, I mean, this place is just kind of full of weird tricks, so I know it looks bad now, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to run into her later.
Okay.
Cultist slowly begins to regain consciousness. He goes, who hit me over the head?
I
Well,
stand up and
sorry, we go.
just Neri stands up and does her best to look intimidating.
Assuming you also tied everyone up, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Was she hanging like upside down? Because of Mark's like.
I don't think that ever went off.
No, that never went off.
Yeah, we snuck past it.
You can put her in it like after the fact.
I think we left that out in the front in case anybody decided to, like in front of the door, in case anyone decided to come in the room, or we left it there as like an alarm for us.
Okay, well, regardless, I'm sure she's bound, so she can't run away.
Oh yeah.
But she kind of like looks around nervously, saying, "Who are you people? Where's Xander?" And she.
Pim is like not trying to be obviously there. She's probably taking a hide action somewhat.
Okay. Yeah, like there's like a table there. You can hide her there. She kind of looks back to the other unconscious cultist. She goes, "What did you do to Xander? Let me go."
The same thing I did to you, and I like crack my knuckles.
It's like, listen, we're just doing science here.
What kind of science are you doing?
Saying alchemy.
Any information about a book that we need to know about?
There's plenty of books here. I mean, what do you want to know? Just don't punch me again.
So I take it the Xander that you're curious about. He's your upper management, correct?
It's like, yeah, he's higher up in the cult, yeah.
Any embarrassing secrets you have about him that we might be able to figure out?
It's like embarrassing secrets.
Yes. What is he most afraid of other people knowing? Let us know this, and we might let you live.
I mean, his tongue clicks when he eats, but I mean, I don't know. He doesn't seem to care.
What does he care about, though?
He goes, it's like, well, he cares about the thing we all care about.
And what's that? And I click my knuckles again, or crack my knuckles again.
Like you snap.
Yeah.
He goes, well, we all serve Crow Ulamatar, the Great One. That's why we do what we do here.
Can I do some sort of history and or arcane check to see if I doubt it will, but I that seems like something.
Well, you would know
Krokumar?
that is the word, the password you got to unlock the windows.
Oh, Krolumar.
Krolumar, yep.
Krokelbogru.
Booga booga booga. It's like, yeah, we all serve him here, and Marcos leads us.
And what science exactly were you studying?
It's like alchemy.
Well, yeah, okay, I know alchemy, but like, what were you doing?
Oh, seeing what clicks.
Besides his tongue?
We've made several interesting concoctions, but I'm not telling you anything until you untie me.
I'm not going to untie you until you tell me something.
Tell us what would make Krokelmar the most angry, that your friend Xander here would be most embarrassed to have attached to their name.
It's like, what? I guess I don't know what extraplanar entities find embarrassing. I just know that he's potentially really powerful and can give me secrets to my alchemy. That's why I'm here. It's like, listen, if you just let me continue my work, I can give you some of the potions we've been working on, and I can clean up this mess, and I won't get in trouble with the rest of the cult.
All right, then we'd let you go, and what happens to Xander?
Well, don't kill him anything. I mean, he's the smart one.
Right. So, friend, what do you want to do? You want to let this one go so we could get some extra potions and then interrogate Xander? Or do you want to just let Xander sleep?
I have an idea. First one to talk lives.
Well,
I think that's a wonderful idea.
I'm talking now. But don't kill him. Come on. Come on, you guys seem that you're adventurers, right? You don't kill people. Just doing science.
We killed your pets downstairs.
Well, they're not pets. They're agents of Krolamar. They're gifts from the beyond. And like it's like whenever she starts to mention Krolamar, her voice gets like wispy and kind of like far off.
And what makes you more
She's
different
like,
than they were?
Well, maybe one day I can be like them.
Oof,
I go over. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like that's right. Like they're in the Kool-Aid. So Pim is gonna sneak over and just grab some of the stuff, like just like a handful of the bottles and stuff.
We'll
and
say
then,
since you quite purposely destroyed a lot of stuff on the alchemy table, some of it's not going to be there.
so is there like out because I was just gonna like hold stuff over and just say like I'll drop it essentially. But if we've already destroyed it, then that plan's like out of.
Okay, you pick up a vial that hasn't been destroyed.
Yeah. Walk over. I'm like, well, this is the one thing that seems to have survived. If you don't want to lose that too, maybe you could answer some questions about what exactly is Marcos trying to do with Krolamar.
Well, he's a servant of Krolamar.
And then, so I just saying, so when you serve Krolamar, what does Krolamar give you?
Oh, the power beyond anything in this mortal world.
What kind of power?
Not the power to escape knots.
That's true.
Are
But
you?
But once Krolamar has arrived, we won't have the needs for knots.
Is Marcus trying to bring Krokumar here?
It's like, she goes, yes, bring Krolamar here.
Oh boy.
So what's name is Elra.
That's the talking head.
The talking head.
That is the talking head. Oh jeez, where's the name of the person? I think my name's over top of theirs. I can't. So person.
He goes, Kura. My name's Kura.
Oh hi, Kara.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm really worried that maybe you're in with some like bad folk or making, maybe like taking favors from like supernatural creatures that may not have your best intentions in mind. Trust me, that's happened to me and a lot of my best friends. Not a great way.
If Krolamar becomes powerful, we all become powerful. We share in the greatness.
That's what they say, but then as soon as they come in there, they just kind of change all the rules, and then everybody's life is significantly worse, and you lose the ability to feel at home.
Oh, he's been with Marcos for a long time, and he's fine.
Okay, I think I want.
I think these people have and then turn to like the group, and like I think these people have got some bad stuff going on, and I don't think they're in their right mind. I don't know if we can negotiate with them.
I think you're right.
I say we leave them tied up and see if there's any traps up top that we need to be aware of.
Yeah.
Do you want me to knock Kura back out?
I would like that.
Okay. And I put Xander back down.
You re-bonk him on the head.
I didn't wake him up or anything. I was about I had picked him up by his collar, and then I was about to shake him awake, and then I just drop him back down. And I come over to Kura and I non-lethal go just punch her to knock her back out.
Alright, yeah.
Let's do this.
Right, Kara. Oh, Anodia, she's incapacitated. She zonks right
Okay.
out. She's like, "All hail his name and the science he brings," and donk passes back out.
Make sure they're both like good and tied up,
Yep.
and then grab all the potions that I can see.
Yep. All right. Since you did destroy some stuff, you only find 2 potions of healing. So you can give that to whoever you want. And you got a potion labeled Potion of Gaseous Form.
Okay, I have 2 potions of healing and a potion of gaseous form. Who wants what?
I want to check their bodies for keys, maybe.
Oh, that's smart.
Yep.
Good night.
Just simple robes. And like a few copper.
Anything with writing on them?
The what?
Anything with writing on it?
Nope.
I guess because they had so much workspace, they didn't really need pockets. I think it's pretty. I think the people here might not be able to help us because I think they all have it kind of like they're in pretty bad with this
Okay,
group.
so I'm going to say Xander does have one thing on him. He does have a veil of assassin's blood. 1 dose of assassin's blood.
Oh,
What is that?
Yeah.
A creature subject to this poison must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d12 poison damage and is poisoned for 24 hours. Must be ingested.
Okay, who wants what?
I guess I'll take the assassin's blood.
Yeah, you found it.
I'll take the gaseous form one if Little Man doesn't need it anymore.
Here you go. And I hand you the gaseous gas. I hand you that one.
Gassy.
And then I hand Little Man the other healing potion.
It basically turns into a mist with a flying speed.
So you can pass through like grates and stuff?
You can pass through. You can enter and occupy the space of another creature. You have resistance to non-magical damage, advantage on a bunch of saving throws. You can pass through small holes and narrow openings and even mere cracks.
Is there a time limit on how long you are in a gaseous form?
It lasts for 1 hour and is concentration.
So you stay gaseous
Yep.
until concentration breaks or 1
actually,
hour.
no. Since it's a potion, it's no like potions usually aren't concentration. So yeah, it's you just turn into a mist for 1 hour, or until you decide it ends.
Okay, but you can't like end it and then turn it back on within the hour. It's like you turn it on and then when you turn it off, it's off.
Turn it off, it's off. Yep.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah, you look at the container and it just looks like fog, but it's almost like liquidy. It's like liquid fog.
Oh yeah.
So I have an idea, guys. We got a sweet little like vantage point over here. Why not use those boots of spider walk outside from this level and see what's going on up top?
Okay.
You explored pretty thoroughly before.
Okay. I think we just gotta keep going through rooms.
Megan like just as easily like go to the room rather than go outside, go to the windows, you know.
Oh, because we have the spiral staircases right there.
Yeah.
I think we really need to get to Marcos's bedroom and then the basement, or figure out how to get to the basement.
Well, we still have. Wait, we're on the 3rd floor, right?
You're on the
Or
second
are we on the
floor.
2nd floor?
Second
Okay.
floor. And you did find the basement. You found a hidden door behind some wine barrels, but
Right.
there was no obvious way to open it.
Right.
Yeah, because we know on the map it shows the thing with the 4 stones,
Yeah.
but we can't get there yet.
Right. Just remember when we leave this room, Niala had set up her trap. And Neri, like, has some tears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
It's one of
okay.
the like they would have wanted.
I'm sure it'll get somebody later. So Pim's gonna spider walk on the wall to avoid the trap.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see her soon. Don't worry.
Okay.
So I I think we could just go straight to his bedroom, or does anybody else want to investigate the other doors really quickly?
Um, I'm okay just going to the bedroom for now.
Yes, and also we don't know what other creatures are left behind those other doors too. I don't want to encounter one of those slimy mouth monsters.
Yeah, let's not do that.
All right, here we go.
Are you going to
So-
the third floor?
Yes, please.
Okay. But what wonders are on the second floor?
Is that the DM hinting that we need to keep exploring the second floor?
No, I'm just cheeky. Alright, I'll move your characters. Do I have consent to move your characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes.
you. Hold on, I'm just making sure I know how the map works. Okay. So you go down here. Okay, so you head to the spiral staircase, you head to the third floor. Sorry, these things are being covered up. Can't see the room number. Okay, there it is. Okay. Rubble lies scattered across the floor where part of the roof has collapsed, revealing the sky. Perched atop the rubble is a hunched figure wrapped in a cloak. It gazes at the sky, unaware of you.
Where is it? Oh. Oh, that's not unsettling at all.
So, like, part of the roof has just collapsed, and this little hunched over goblin creature with one large green eye is just peering up, looking at the stars. He's wearing this, like, tattered wizard robe.
I don't think we should interact with this creature. It might be Klobo Bonoblo, the evil god.
This is what it looks like.
Okay.
It's just
I
weird
like-
that it's locked in smile.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get his attention, you have to give me a stealth check.
I like the color of his robes.
Oh man, okay. You're able to sneak to the other door without him noticing.
God, we didn't set off him to alert all the other cultists.
Oh, team.
As you're walking across, you hear him speak in common. He goes, "Oh, what wonders the stars hold. I shall know your secrets. If only I had the map to find the constellation I require." I blame myself for what befell Marcos. He just like kind of trails off, and he like,
So we exit.
and he just continues to look up at the stars.
Neri's face falls into this pitiful, like, but I want to help him.
You said what befell Marcus, right?
Marcos, yeah.
I feel like that's really important now.
This, Miri can't help herself, and she kind of like steps forward. I'm sorry, guys. Miri can't help herself, and she steps forward, and she goes, "The stars are really pretty."
Instantly turns around, and you see his like skeletal, like bony face, this unblinking green eye, just stare at you, and he goes, "Did not hear you come in."
You were concentrating really hard on the stars. I like the color of your eyes. It's really pretty green. Mine are kind of like this aqua blue, kind of teal color. Look. And
Pim is doing a hide action behind Flanerie.
Okay. I step forward just a little bit closer so that he can see my eyes.
Well, she goes, I have never seen the color of my eyes.
Oh,
but I will take your word for it.
I wish I had a mirror, and then I could show you just how beautiful it is.
Don't wish to see myself.
Oh.
Not in this state.
Oh, while they're talking, I want to see if I could test if the door's open or unlocked or not.
It is unlocked.
I want to open the door while they're talking.
I think you're beautiful, by the way. My name's Flanerie. What's yours?
He goes, my name was Niala. I suppose it still is. Why are you here? You don't look like Marcos's other guest.
We're friends of Xander's. He let us in.
Well,
Xander, one of the cultists Master Delphi brought in.
That's not true.
Don't tell lies.
I know, and
I can
don't
sense when you're lying to me.
Well, I don't want to lie to you. So we're not friends of Xander's or Marcus's. We're here to find out what happened to him and why he's been acting so strange lately.
He goes, I blame myself in what
But how
befell
could...
him.
Sorry.
For it was I who helped him first contact the being beyond the stars.
Proclamar?
It's like, she like shudders. He was benevolent at first, simply observing. Slowly Marcus began to change. Perhaps I contacted the wrong being. Perhaps it was just always going to be like that.
Marcus was benevolent, or Proclamar was?
Krogatar. Perhaps I'm confusing benevolent with simply waiting.
Well, I've learned
little tidbits of knowledge here and there while he waited to corrupt his mind.
I grew up in an abbey, and I had a lot of religious education, and I learned that a lot of evil beings tend to present themselves falsely in order to get them to trust you. And she immediately realizes that, like, oh crap, maybe this is an evil person. Can she roll an insight check?
Sure.
Awesome.
Give me an insight or a history. Or arcana.
We're going to go insight because it's a +5.
Okay.
So 15.
She does continue. Once he obtained the codex, that's when the hold was completed, and the mansion began to transform. And when I and other staff of the house of the manor transformed also.
Steph, did you used to work here?
I was an acquaintance of the family.
Oh.
Zalamorpheus. Amorphous.
So while they're talking, I try to sneak into this next room and open this next door.
Right, as you walk into that door,
Oh boy.
something. So you walk in. First of all, roll me a d4.
I did 27. I should sneak past everything.
Because you feel the mansion's weird effects starting to take hold again. Alright, and again, your vision becomes blurred. And you just start to stumble around. And as you walk into the room, you disturb something hiding in the rafters. As these little bat-sized mosquito-like creatures, disturbed from their rest, swoop down from the ceiling and attack. So everyone roll initiative.
Ah, nuts, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. We're only like down the hall and don't have any idea what's going on.
Now you definitely know this is happening.
Good. That way we won't have to watch Little Man die.
Again.
Hopefully, no sharks.
No sharks.
Sharks?
Little Man and the other adventurer died because
yeah,
they
that
went to
was,
the sharks.
Yeah, that was Little Man. Had the same name, yeah.
Poor guy.
Uh-huh.
Is he named in honor of him?
Yes, he is.
Little Man, what saved his life? That's why when you named him Little Man, I thought it's like, wait, are you playing the Iron Defender that you played in that other game?
I would love to play as him or Sally.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were gonna play as Sally.
Was I allowed to do that in this game?
Yeah. Originally couldn't.
Ah, nuts.
Pim was a character in another campaign too, so.
I'm just trying to think of why Sally is a part of the Golden Vault.
Because she's gold.
Oh, okay.
Sally was a gold warforged that looked like a little girl. One of our
Didn't talk.
Campaigns. Yeah, it didn't talk.
Sounds like
drawn on tablets.
Yeah, she wrote on like a chalkboard.
sounds like a reverse C3PO.
Right.
Well, she was modeled for Dot Matrix.
One of these little creatures, which you know to be is called a syringe, will swoop down and attempt to attach to you. An 18.
An 18 does hit.
All right.
The turn order, the assorting, it looks a little bit odd in my opinion.
Why is it? Oh, because it's backwards.
I was gonna say I got a pretty bad roll there.
Here, this one I should have moved up. Let me just read. This guy does like two things when he hits. Alright, so it attaches to you, and does. Oh, there's two things here. Does 6 piercing damage, but is attached to your person. Next one swoops down. Also attacks. These things are small. They're like the size of like a bat, like a large bat.
So that
does a
they said.
13 hit.
13 does not hit.
All right, you'll be able to swat it away, but this one is attached to you.
Right. Does it look like if I remove it, it would cause more damage than if I left it in?
It's like attached to your thing, like a leech, like a mosquito. You're gonna have to like attack it to rip it off.
All right. So I guess knowing this, the one that's right here next to me, I think I'm just gonna try to go at it with my rapier. Do I have to do it at disadvantage, or do I have advantage because I have his friend on me?
No, but this is normal attack. But you can attack the one on you too.
I can attack the one on me as well.
Yep.
I'd have probably if I attack the one that's on me. Should I get advantage on that hit?
Nope. Sorry.
All right, then I'm going to go after the one that's not on me. I'm going to go after this guy.
All right. A 9 will miss. This is too fast.
Confounded creatures! Ah!
Do you have an offhand attack?
I do not yet.
Oh, okay. You don't have a dagger?
Well, yeah, but I could only have just one attack. This is one attack per action.
Yeah, but you could attack with an offhand. Scroll downwards. Do you see offhand attack anywhere?
No, I got sneak attack though.
Hold on. Yeah, you can attack with that dagger, but hold on, let me make it an offhand. Dual wield. Okay, reload the page, scroll down a little bit. You'll see a bonus action.
I still only see sneak attack.
We'll just roll a dagger attack, and we won't
bonus action. Attack with a dagger. There we go, I see it.
Yep. That one hits.
Oh, wow.
The crit. You just obliterate it.
Has that action always been there?
I added it before. I thought it was already there.
All right. Thank you very much. I like this action.
Yep, but this one's going to fly towards you. Try to attach itself. An 8 will miss. Alright, Neri. You hear little man flailing around, and Zola goes, "Oh, your friend disturbed the sturges. Good luck with that.
Is that a bad thing?
Good luck with that." And she'll turn around and start looking at the sky again.
Oh no. Okay. And go here. And I see little man's got how many attached to him? One?
Just one. If it has the red dot, that means it's attached.
Okay. And how does little man look as far as health?
It did like 5 damage. No, 6 damage.
6 damage.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. Like, are you hurting? Are you, like, do you look okay? Do you look like you can tough it out? Are you doing all right? Or, like...
I gesture to you that I'm doing all right.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to take my quarterstaff off my back and start swinging.
All right.
So I'm going to I'm going to try and hit the one that's right here. First. 17.
17 hits. You swat it. These things have, like, no health. Like, you swat it with your staff and it just falls to the ground.
And then I'm gonna reach over, like, as I swing back, I'm gonna take my left hand off and then kind of, like, slap the one that's on little man. Oh, that's only a 9.
Yep, 9 does not hit.
Crud. And that's my turn.
Right, seeing literally new blood. This one will fly towards Neri. Attempt to attach itself to you. 7 will miss. Pim.
Pip's gonna be like, oh dear, and then I think these sound familiar to her. I believe we might have run into some Sturges in one of the Witchlight.
I don't remember.
Not either. It sounds familiar, but maybe it was like with another game that I was listening to.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go in the doorway and see that the one had attempted to get close to or attach itself to Neri.
Yeah.
Would I be able to shoot at it?
Yeah.
From behind her? Okay. So I'm just gonna use my short bow. Throw a bow at it. Throw an arrow.
Yeah, just throw the arrow. Well, that's not gonna hit.
Did a bad shot.
Bad shot.
Oh no. And then I'm going to, for my bonus action. Oh, that's only if I use. Oh.
Can I use my help action?
No. I forgot that if I had attacked with my rapier, I could have done another attack with my dagger. But
yeah, you have to declare the target. But since we kind of, we're kind of new. If you want to do that at advantage, yeah, little man can give you the help action.
with the initial shot.
Yeah.
So that would just. I'd get another roll at that.
Yeah. Roll again.
Okay. All right.
Little man's like, aim for that one over there. That's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
How do you do worse than that? Unfortunately, that misses.
And just shoot myself through the head.
Neri's hair is in the way. Her hair's blowing too much.
Sorry, it just does that. I have natural wind.
It's like the pop star with like the fan in their hair all the time.
Yeah.
It looks great though. But yeah, so I am going to yeah, I think that'll be the end of my turn.
Yeah. I'm actually super jealous. Alright, this one's gonna also attach itself to Neri. And critically misses. Alright. The syringe continues to drain the blood from Little Man. No roll required. Additional 6 piercing damage.
Aw, man.
But it's really bloated at this point, and then after it got its fill, it will detach itself.
If I get the blood back, do I get my HP back?
It just goes back into your body. Unfortunately not. But Little Man, your turn.
Alright, so I'm guessing the one that just fed on me is pacified, so it's less likely to attack on a full stomach. I'm going to go after the one next to it this time.
Mm-hmm. It's actually going to use its disengage to fly away a little bit, but a 10 will miss. All right, so we determined you have to enable this to. You have to determine. You have to say what creature you're
Yeah.
you're going to use the help action against. So
Right. So I'm going to use my help action on this one over here because I have a grudge against this one.
all right. We're just going to continue to try to attack you. 7 will miss. Right, Neri. You'll have advantage on the one next to the little man.
Awesome. I'm going to quarterstaff that one.
That's stuff we're hearing a little bit of an echo. Roll with advantage.
Yep.
Good, 14 just hits.
Awesome.
Hey, no one falls over.
10. Awesome. And then I'm going to go for the hat trick and do Flurry of Blows. And 11 misses on the one right in front of me.
You get 3 attacks, right?
Yep. So that's the second one. And then I'm going for the one to my right.
That one hits.
For 7. Bludgeoning.
I think you get 3 unarmed strikes, don't you?
No, I only get 2.
With a flurry of blows?
With Flurry of Blows, I make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay, so that was 3.
Nope.
But you punch that one before it hurts anyone else. Alright, Pim. Stop doing paperwork.
Nope. I have marked 3 students. Anyways. I'm assuming it's my turn. That's why you...
Yes, there's
Okay.
2 more syringes. One is flying away, all bloated. One is next to Neri.
Morning. I'd probably would. I'm gonna come in walking on the wall, and I'm gonna stand here, be like, ah, yes. Now I don't have anything in my way, and then shoot the short bow again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this will for sure work.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Like
But-
point blank.
Oh, the one. Oh, you moved. That means you get disadvantage.
Okay, I will roll again.
Might as well just use your sword, your knife. To be honest,
Yeah.
that still hits though. That one dies. And the remaining one flies up to the roof in the corner and kind of like curls up like a bat. But it's done attacking you.
Oh, I was just hungry.
Oh, just wanted a little food.
Oh, I mean, I don't really feel like I need to kill it. I don't know about you. If you want revenge.
I think I'll be fine. Just let me drink some of this health potion.
Right, you get full effects of it. So, was it 2d4 plus 2, so you get 10 health.
All is well.
Zella turns back and goes, I don't hear the fluttering of wings. I assume you're still alive.
I come back out. Yeah, we survived. What were those things?
It's an old manor. Strangers just found a place to roost.
Oh, okay, they fed off of my friend.
Well,
They
they were hungry. Those, unlike the other things you
I'll say.
undoubtedly encounter, are just creatures of nature.
I've never encountered something like them before.
They're quite fascinating, actually.
And she pulls out her journal and her quill, and she wants to write something, but she doesn't have the heart right
Yeah.
now,
Need to
and she
remember.
just tucks it away.
I need to remember those elder surges because the little man should have had disadvantage on all his attacks. Oh well. That's the worst thing. I'm bad at remembering ongoing effects.
So, hi, my name's Pim. I was there the whole time, but I didn't introduce myself, but you're saying that Marcos has been changed ever since he fell in with Krolomar. Do you think maybe if we can like get him to stop? Or is there a way to sort of like break a spell, or I don't know, what do you think?
She kind of shrugs. Well, who knows? If you're looking for the codex, though, it's obviously going to be on Marcos's person, or perhaps in his bedroom, or perhaps his office.
He seems like the kind of chap who would have it in his bedroom.
Says I can direct you to those locations.
Yes, please do. That'd be wonderful.
Do you know anything about the basement?
Something with 4 crystals?
She goes, he has been spending much time there.
Do you know how we could access it?
She is currently looking at your map and, like, marking down locations. Which means I am also doing that.
Neri just patiently waits.
Yeah. It's a lot to look through. Hold on a moment. D11. Right, so... There it is. She marks with an X. That is the office. D15. And the bedroom. Right there. Saying if he's not in the basement, he'll be in one of those locations. If you are looking for access in the basement, you must know the secret word. And
Is it Krolom?
No. This is maybe where you can help me. Saying, I have stared at the stars ever since my transformation, and I am convinced the answers lie with them. There's a certain constellation that I know if I peer at deeply enough, I'll have the answers I seek. Sorry, get back to the page. She says is a map of that will show location of the Great Snake Constellation. You can find it in the star map room.
Where's the star?
I will mark it on your map.
Okay, and we're looking for the Great Snake, or star map, are you?
Great Snake Constellation. She says it is here on the 3rd floor, and she mark it with an X. Do that, and I shall reveal the password to you.
What answer do you hope to get?
A cure
For Marcos?
for myself.
Who were you?
She goes, I was a human. I was transformed into this. To a Nothic. All Nothics were once wizards, mages. I'm afraid my sanity is going to slip away from me the longer I'm in this form.
And what will you do once you're cured?
Be rid of this mansion and the Delphi family.
I wonder if Xander and the other think the same way eventually.
Oh,
Do you think there's any way we could help them, too? They seem to be
they
quite
are,
enthralled.
they are loyal to the entity. I don't know what could persuade them. Now, if you excuse me, I must continue my stargazing. Return the map to me and I shall give you the password.
All right. Neri shakes her head and just backs away. What do you guys think? I want to help her.
It seems like an okay idea. I mean, we do know we do know where the door is, but we need to know how to get past it.
Exactly. On that 15 insight check, like, I don't remember. Did you, is she on the up and up?
Yeah, I think I might have accidentally skipped that. She seemed, yes, she did seem like she was lying.
She didn't seem like she was lying?
Did not seem.
Okay. She seems, I like to think that I'm kind of insightful, and she seems trustworthy. She doesn't seem like the others.
You do seem like a pretty sensitive person. I also feel like he's just kind of got caught up in the wrong thing and made a deal with a hag, sort of, but not really, a celestial hag almost. I think we can help her, as long as we make sure we don't let Marcos summon this Krolomar into our dimension at the same time.
Right, well, I mean, she said that he likes to spend most of his time in the basement, and we can't get into the basement. Like, if he's not in those other rooms, we can't get into the basement to stop him unless we get the password, and she won't give us the password unless we give her the map. So,
but she said she thinks the codex may be either in the bedroom or the office.
There's an
right,
office?
but wasn't part of our mission too to like find Marcos and find out what happened to him and try and like help him?
You were hired to get the book, but the family wants their kid alive, so.
Steph, what did you say?
Oh, no, it just like as long as we don't kind of get like sidetracked and all of a sudden it's like there's like we go down, we finish that, but it makes sense now that it's sort of bottlenecked at getting that password. So maybe we can help, I think. Yes, I've decided we can help.
Okay. So let's do that then. And Neri marches forward bravely.
Godspeed. Watch out for those bats.
Pim is gonna follow.
All right.
I'm gonna check this door, see if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked. Yep.
I'm gonna very carefully and she doesn't know anything about checking for traps. I'm gonna very carefully and slowly open it.
Give me a stealth check.
Sure thing.
If you're trying to be quiet.
I am trying to be quiet.
Okay.
17.
17. Alright. You just peek open the door. This room is empty except for a circle of vile symbols on the floor. Standing in the circle is an 8-foot-tall bipedal creature with 2 long arms, each one ending in a sharp hook. The creature wears the tattered remnants of a butler's uniform. And,
I very quietly close the door.
It does not notice you, but this creature with hooks for hands is just kind of breathing like labored breaths in the middle of this ruined circle. Like,
I very quiet. Okay. I very quietly close the door, and then turn around and go, "Nope."
Does that bring
And
butlers close?
Yeah, I describe exactly what I just saw to the group, and I'm like, in order to go. Okay, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
If it's anything like the other guy, it's probably going to be just as smart.
Like, I thought we were going to be robbing a casino or something fun. This has been something else.
I don't have the constitution for this.
This is what you see.
Oh my god. Did they turn their butler into... Do they keep changing people into things?
Zala said that the workers were changed into things like something out of a really bad gothic horror fairy tale.
Now, you know Zala, still has her, like, constitutions about her, but you don't know about this one.
That would look really big and scary, you guys. And I don't know if I can I can try to talk to it, but it's breathing really heavy and it's freaking me out.
Want me to try talking to it then?
Sure. And I step back from the door.
Right, the one-eyed person, do I know the name of that person?
Zala.
All right. So I walk up to the butler and say, "Hello, can you understand what I'm saying to you right now?"
Yeah, so you open the door. This creature turns its beaked head towards you. His eyes go wide. Just lets out a...
Is that a yes? Do you know a Zala?
Give me a persuasion, because he's like twitching, like he wants to strike, but since you're talking to it, like trying to restrain itself.
Did you put the like fire ember effects on this as well?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I have a like a pack that has like dust and embers and fog and stuff, and like rain. I don't get to use it often, but I thought this is good use of it. Yeah, he stops, like he's about to leap, but he simmers down. And what were you asking?
I was just asking if they knew anyone named Zala, and if they would be willing to help us on our mission to help them.
There's a hint of recognition in his eyes when he says the name. When you say the name, and he untenses a little bit.
We're looking for a snake star chart map. Do you know how we could find it?
With that crit persuasion, it's going to be helpful. He points his clawed hand to the room to the east there, or the west.
Oh, wonderful! Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna let me and my friends go that way. We wish you a wonderful day.
He goes,
Same, master.
Yes, we will save Aster.
Hurts. Pain.
Right. So I waved the other two
Master
in.
in danger.
While Little Man was doing all of that, Neri kind of went to the doorway over here and said, "Zala, what was the name of the butler?"
without turning around, she goes, Esquire.
Esquire? Thank you. And I come back to the doorway. You must be a Esquire.
He like attempts to straighten out his ruined butler outfit, but it just causes it to rip more. He's like, he like looks at his body.
It's very nice to meet you, and I keep I'm behind him as much as I can be, trying to be as far away from this thing as possible, but also trying to be polite.
It's like, kind of like just raspy breathing. And like you can see this like a little like this. The eyes show like intelligence, but like it's like fading in and out. It just kind of stares at you. It's not.
Let's go.
It's not acting.
I go to see if this door is open.
All right. It is open.
Ooh. Can I do a stealth roll, or is it too late?
Too late. So this room is covered in star maps. And you see this ghostly figure of an elf just floating across the room, studying the maps, occasionally looking at an open book. Just going around the room. He'll pause and just look at a map for an extended period of time.
All right. Does it look dangerous?
Give me a investigation. It is an elf in like scholarly robes. Besides the fact that he is a transparent ghost, he doesn't seem dangerous.
All right. There seems to be a ghost out inside this room. Do you want to try to sneak past it, look for a map, or do you want to try to converse with it?
Do you want me to try to talk to it? I can try to talk to it.
You seem friendlier than I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll go to the doorway.
All right.
I'll just kind of step into the doorway. There we go.
Yeah.
Hello?
The ghost stops. Turns his head your direction. His eyes are black and sunken.
Hi.
But he doesn't say anything.
Zala sent us in here. She's looking for a map. Do you think you could help us out?
He continues to stare. Turns his head back to whatever he was looking at. Puts a hand to his chin like he's pondering. Then just continues to move around the room.
I take another step into the room. It's a map of a snake, the Great Snake Constellation. Is that what it was? The Great Snake Constellation?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. It's the map of the Great Snake Constellation, and as I'm saying this, I'm like looking around the room, trying to clock all of the maps, trying to see if I can actually spot it myself.
Give me an investigation if you're looking for the map. But the ghost is not. It's like you're not even there anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like with the natural one.
Nat one.
You don't immediately find it.
My name's Flanerie, by the way. And we just met Esquire. He's really nice. What's your name?
Turns his head. Tilts it slightly. And it's barely a whisper. He goes, "Far in hell."
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
He doesn't repeat himself, but I'll put it down. But he just turns his head.
Sorry.
And looks at the map. So it's a Farinel.
Thank you.
He's an elf, it looks like.
Do you study astrology? And the stars and things? And I'm continuing to look for the maps.
Yeah, give me another investigation. But he goes, I'm searching. I'm searching. Can't find it.
What are you searching for?
Don't remember. It's surely here, though. And he continues looking at the map.
Right. I whispered to Pim and say, like, hey, do you want to help Neri look for this map?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because Flanerie is not good at this. So, it looks like my friends are Little Man and Pim, and they're gonna come in too and help me look for the map. Okay?
He doesn't acknowledge you.
Okay.
He just continues to go around, and he's to the point where he's starting to repeat what he's looking at. Like, you can tell he's just been wandering. He's just been going around this room over.
Is what he's looking at also a ghost, or is he looking at a solid object?
He's looking at maps, constellations, maps, star charts, things like that.
And there's nothing in his hand. He's just looking at stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Little Man has been standing in the doorway the whole time going, it's right there, Flanerie.
It's right next to you. You do see a star chart with the Great Snake Constellation label upon it. Let's just say it's on the far wall over here.
Right. I want to try sneaking over and taking it without the other guy seeing.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
I'm super impressed that you saw that from here.
22.
That's what the goggles are for.
Yeah, he's not even watching you. And you're able to get over to it. He doesn't do anything.
I am still looking for it.
What do you do when you get to it?
I try to pocket it sneakily.
Be another stealth check.
Shouldn't that be sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand, yeah. The second the chart leaves the wall, Fandarel turns around and his black eyes like glow this bright white. He goes, "Return the map. Return the map. Return the map." He starts like screaming it.
Farinell, wait. Look at me.
Pim yells out, "Run, little man!"
He is beyond consoling. He reaches out an arm. I'm gonna roll for initiative. Unless you return it.
I return the map.
Okay. He settles down.
Such good initiative, too.
We'll keep it in case you do it again. But when you put the map back, he calms down. His eyes return to the black, and he continues to look to circle the room. But he knew the moment it was out of place, even if he wasn't watching you.
Oh.
Okay. I know by now that these guys, like, I can occupy the same space as these two, right? Because they're smaller than me.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move in a way that, like, I position myself between Farinell and Little Man.
Like, halflings can use a medium creature to hide, and like in games, I usually say like you can hide, like under them, but like gameplay wise, like you're behind them really.
Does anyone have a piece of paper? I could just copy this thing down.
I guess I'll take out. I have my journal, and I take out my journal and I like rip a page from it, and I give it to him.
So you're gonna make a map of the entire sky.
No, just the part that we were looking for.
Okay. Give me slide of
Also,
hand.
like numbers like relative to where it is in the sky, so that way if you could know where to look when you want to find it.
Give me a sleight of hand, just like to see how well you can make a copy. Okay, you think you got the shape down. And you try to like put some other constellations around. But you don't know if it's passable or not. But you think you did a good job like getting like the shape and the location correct.
Yeah, we got a basic shape here. This might be enough to satisfy our friend. They just wanted to know what it looked like, right? And where to find it.
Yep.
I think our mission in this room is complete. I don't want to upset our good blue friend here.
I have a theory. What if you replace the map with that one? With the copy you just made?
Oh, I like your thinking. And I proceed to do just that.
All right. Roll another sleight of hand. Again, the moment it's out of place, even if when you switch it, he goes, "Put it back. Put it back. Put it back." What do you do?
I mean, at this point, I'm moving to like be in a defensive position between. I want to be in like a defensive position between Little Man and Farinell, and I'm trying to get his attention. Like, no, look at me, everything's okay.
His mouth opens like too wide, you know. He just lets out a shriek and points. It's your last chance.
All right, I put it back.
Calms down.
All right, looks like we'll have to deal with this thing. Or maybe, what if we get our...
Well, you do have the copy. So
yeah. We have the copy. Let's give it to our friend in the other room. Worst case scenario, we'll see if the butler could help us grab it.
I don't think the butler can leave the circle.
Or maybe he was created from the circle.
The ghost continues to circle.
All right, let's see if Zala is okay with that map.
Roger,
Okay.
Roger. Let's go.
Or next time, maybe we could hot potato it out.
Right.
I like the hot potato idea.
Esquire eyes you as you leave.
Bye, Esquire. We
Okay.
might be back.
Who was the first one to leave the room?
That
I
would
think
be
Tim was.
Right, Pim. As you approach the double door, teeth emerge from the framing and attempts to bite down at you as you cross these threshold. Give me a dexterity saving throw as the door tries to bite you.
Dang it.
All right, you roll. You roll out of the way. But Neri and Little Man, you see this teeth door in front of you. And it's almost like it's breathing. Like,
I tossed my bottle of assassin's blood at the door.
okay. Give me a
Smart.
dexterity check with advantage. As you attempt to cross it. Just roll twice or hold shift, I believe. Alright, yeah. As it's like coughing up the acid you're able to run through. You can do the same, Neri. Dexterity check with advantage. As bits of the as teeth from the door frame begin to rot off and fall to the ground.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Oh yeah, use some of your Genasi wind magic to disgracefully go across the door.
I hate this house.
And the wood is just rotting now and falling to the ground, and until there's this the framing is just gone. It just melted the entire mouth door. But the teeth are no longer there.
Little man, that was a really good idea. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, you two okay?
We're okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I rolled out of the way. We're rhyming a lot right now.
Wait, is that an effect of the house?
Oh, jeez, it's hard to know anymore.
Oh no.
As you say that, the portal opens up in the corner of the room, and you see Niala fall through, going ah, and then falls into another portal on the ground.
I hate this house. Okay.
All right, go back to Zala.
Yeah.
Right, who is approaching her? Little man has the copy.
I present you one illustration of the constellation you're looking for, plus some ideas on where you could find it on the night sky.
I asked for the star chart, not a imitation of it. What use is this scribble?
It shows you what the constellation looks like and where to find it. That's how useful it is.
You rolled an 18, right, on the sleight of hand to draw it.
She goes, give it to me. It's presentable, but
She kind of looks up at the sky.
it's the wrong color.
Maybe I can help.
There's a coffee stain on it. Can't.
Give me persuasion if you want to like she's like looking distressed, saying like, "What use is this?"
Hey, Zala, we tried our best, we really did, and there was another gentleman in there who, and I just like go into this thing and tell her like we wanted to help you. Really, 19.
Yeah. She goes. She's beginning to say like, "Well, then why didn't you take care of him?" But
Because we don't want to hurt anybody. Like this house has already hurt so many people. People like you.
she looks down at the star chart.
Actually is quite nice. You even put the Hunter's Companion constellation. People don't often include that.
That's one of my favorites growing up.
He goes,
You really do want to save the people in this house, do you? Including Master Delphi.
Yeah.
Yes. The professor said he was a wonderful, gifted student. Be ashamed to have that mind go to waste.
Perhaps if you can save him, it will help redeem me as well.
"Goes very well." And she utters a word to you. She says, she goes,
To enter the hidden chamber in the basement. Farluvik Hark.
"Does anyone know deep speech?"
I don't think so.
Nope.
No, I'm afraid not.
Nope.
She goes,
Those are the words that will let you through. Now
Thank you, Zala.
must see if I can interpretate this scribble.
Maybe, I mean, little man copied it, so maybe he can help.
Yeah, no problems. I could show you. I could help guide where you need to be on the map.
"I think you have more pressing concerns."
All right, then I guess I will press elsewhere.
All right. So she,
Good luck, Zala.
Good luck.
and she turns to the stars, but occasionally glancing at the parchment, kind of like mumbling under her breath, like,
I guess this will have to do. Let's see. Second star to the right. Ah, yes. The
Straight on till morning.
The great snake.
she's kind of like lost her studies now.
Second floor?
Isn't
Here we
basement?
go.
So I'll go to the map again, but she marked the bedroom and the office of where Marcos frequents, where she thinks the book might be.
Yeah, we have to go to the bedroom or the office to look for the Celestial Codex, or it's probably in the basement. So, second floor?
Yes, second floor seems like a good idea. If we get that book, we get a lot of leverage.
Alright, I'll take you to the second floor.
All right.
Take you back to the hallway.
Do we want to do the basement or the office first?
Office.
Or not the basement, the bedroom or the office first? office?
I'm good with the bedroom first. Or Little Man wanted office?
Little man would like office.
Yeah, the bedroom is right across this hall.
We can start with office.
Right. Click the door.
Click it.
Can I see the map again? Which door was it? This one? Over here?
Yeah, it's the one right in front of you.
Alright. Okay. Thank you. Very quietly and slowly
Right. This
check
room,
the door.
no teeth.
No teeth. Okay.
This room contains a bed with a ornately carved frame, a wardrobe, a writing desk, and a leather chair. A fireplace stands along the east wall.
Take one step in and give it like a good look around, check for any weird, creepy people.
Nope, seems to be empty, but this is quite obviously like the master bedroom.
It looks like it's clear, you guys. And I step in a little further to let my friends come in.
Pim, you look in that room. A fetid stench permeates this room, which is empty save for two small bare tables standing against the west wall and a ornate rug in front of a window. Resting next to the rug is a wooden candlestick holding the melted stump of a red candle. A long pull rope hangs from the wooden trapdoor on the ceiling.
Where's the smell coming from?
The room to the north that Pim opened. Right here.
No, let's not go in that room.
Yeah.
But otherwise you didn't see anything in it.
Maybe that's where all the stuff we need is, though.
Maybe the plot's there.
Can I put my ear to the wall here to see what's in the other room? Or to hear what's in the other room?
Give me a perception. Nope, don't hear anything.
I shut the door behind my friends and I just get to look in, like this dresser right here to my right.
Right. Give me a dresser, nothing out of the ordinary, but give me an investigation check as you start searching the room.
15.
15. You're about to give up. Then, you sit on the bed in frustration, and you look to the side, and you notice that there's a button on the headboard.
What's this? Click. I push the button.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, right.
Click.
Guys! Look what I found!
Secret door opens up behind the bed.
Oh.
Oops.
And it seems like a closet. This closet contains clothing on hooks and shelves, plus an assortment of footwear. On a small table against the east wall sits an iron lockbox.
Oh, I go right for the iron lockbox.
You can tell, this is where the fancy clothes are. Yep, it's a lockbox. There's it's a keyhole, but it is locked.
Little man!
On my way.
Right, I assume you have thieves' tools. Roll me a
I have tools.
roll me a dexterity check plus proficiency since you have thieves' tools.
How do I do plus proficiency?
It's basically a +2. $17. All right, you spend about a minute tinkering with this lock, and then click, it opens up. You find a amethyst cloak pin shaped like an eye, worth about 125 gold pieces. You've seen this symbol around the mansion before. It seems to be like a crest, like a family crest. And also a ring.
The One Ring?
You can tell it's magical, but without attuning to it, you don't know what it's for.
How long does it take to attune to something?
1 hour.
One hour of just sitting around, or can we do things while I'm attuning to it?
It's basically a short rest or a long rest.
Oh,
Unless you have a spell that can identify it.
I do not have that spell. Sorry.
Right. So, next time you take a rest, I'll tell you what that is.
That's pretty good find, you two. Maybe they'll help us.
But there's no... You don't even see a book anywhere. It's not here.
There's nothing in the rest of the like. Was this like a dresser right here on the north wall?
Yeah, that's like where the lockbox was.
Okay, but there's nothing else inside of there other than clothes.
Nope. Just clothes,
All right.
like fancy clothes and footwear. And,
Gotcha.
Some personal belongings.
Nothing in the vanity over here.
Oh, that is actually a fireplace, and
Oh,
yeah, but you can tell it's like connected to where the kitchen was, same chimney, but
gotcha.
but nothing unusual.
Nothing in the nightstand where Pim is or under the bed.
Nope, just monsters.
Just monsters.
Yep. Dust bunnies.
I'm gonna flip the rug over just because Flanerie is like tossing the room at this point. Just want to be thorough.
Yeah, your investigation check was basically looking everywhere. Yeah, there's...
Okay.
But that secret button was the only thing.
I think we found everything we're gonna find, you guys. Do you want to go to the office?
It sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Right. Right, you're back in.
Oh, the door's open.
I opened it for you. Or did I? Or did it open itself? Ooh. So you know you have to go through the double doors, and it's the first... well, it's on the west side of the house. Right.
Boy, this is a big place.
Yeah, it was pretty big from the outside too.
Yeah, this is a balcony overlooking the foyer. So the area down there is the foyer where the owlbear rug was, and the front door. And these stairs lead downwards to it.
Oh wow, this is really pretty.
I don't know. Maybe it's pretty right now. I think it's just pretty big.
I just mean like,
Yeah, it's pretty
No.
pretty big.
if it weren't so scary.
Yeah, but there is a door on the far end of the west side of the room, and two of them on the east side.
Well, this is where the the master bedroom was on the map, or the office was on the map.
Right.
Right.
Everyone ready?
Yes.
As ready as we'll ever be. Neri has her quarterstaff in her hand because she's like totally afraid of doors at this point now.
You open the door, you see nothing. It's completely empty.
I did not see that coming.
But there is a door to the north.
Okay.
All right, we go to the north.
Alright. This room contains a black wooden desk with cushioned, high-backed chair behind it. Two smaller chairs face the desk with their backs to the door. A niche on the northeast corner contains a wooden file cabinet. And little man, when you enter the room, your foot doesn't hit the ground. You just start floating through the air. Like this room has no gravity.
Oh, this
no.
is right.
You now have a fly speed equal to your walking speed.
Neri has her
to go.
Neri has her back to the wall over here, just like, oh god.
They fly now.
Something's making him fly.
Anyone else going in the room?
Pim's gonna go in the room, but she's gonna try stepping on the walls because I believe, Pim's hoping that the sticky stuff on the shoes would help stop her from flying.
Yeah, you can tell, like, you have no weight here, but you're able to stick to the walls. In the little man, you can, like, swim around like it's water. Like you're swimming through the air.
You okay in here, little man?
Pretty darn good. It feels really nice. It's relaxing up here.
Really takes the weight off my spine.
It's peaceful, like I'm in the womb.
I'm gonna yell out, Neri, it's not that bad in here. It's just like, weighing nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay. And I step inside the room.
All right. You begin to float through the air, and like being in the air Genasi, you're almost like literally in your element here.
Oh, this is just like at home when they had us practice for like levitation and stuff. Oh, this isn't that bad. Start tossing the place.
Yeah. And you notice like nothing else is weightless, but you are. Really,
Pim's gonna help in the tossing.
Yeah, really the only thing is like the desk. Is anything a note? There's a bunch of papers on it. And a few drawers.
Awful.
Yeah. Look through the notes, and they're mostly correspondence to like nobles and scholars within the town.
Any names we recognize?
Yeah, you do see Professor Vassal, the Orcish professor that you talked to. Like is among the names. You see the name Xander in there. Seemed to be also a kind of a professor, like a scientist. But like other than that, like nothing of note, and there's definitely not a book here.
Definitely not a book.
Yeah.
Another wild goose chase. Should we check out the basement?
Guess that's all there's left.
All right.
Right. As soon as you go through the door, gravity reasserts itself.
Finn's
I was
gonna walk
trying
out
to-
on the wall to try and like avoid that.
It's a little disorienting, but yeah, you don't fall to the ground or anything.
Neri just lands like gracefully on her feet.
Alright, so you know the way to the basement. Are you gonna head directly there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Probably just go right down these stairs right into the kitchen.
Yeah, where was those stairs? D5. Yeah, so you can head down the balcony stairs. Yeah, that was through the kitchen. In the cellar with some food. Then you're in the wine cellar. Right, and you see the secret door there, but no way to open it. At least by hand.
But by tongue.
Little man, lick the door.
Doesn't taste too great.
Not great.
Is there any actual wine in here? Like bottles of wine or anything?
Yes. The three of the four casks are full. It's the one where the door was hidden behind that was empty.
Did you take the drunken monk one?
No, but Neri is young and scared out of her mind and
Grieving a friend.
grieving a friend. So she's thinking maybe, if there was a bottle, not a whole cask, like she was kind of thinking maybe I'll grab a bottle for later, but it's not really in her to steal something. But
Yeah, these aren't bottles. They're like... Oh, wait, is there... Rose, Yeah, the wine racks are empty. It's the barrels that have
Okay.
wine in it, yeah. You take them, like, you try to drink from it, and it's like nothing comes out. It's like, shoot, you just throw it to the ground.
right,
Dunk your head in the cask.
I pull a bottle and I'm like, well, this is definitely the universe being like, don't steal. Put it back on the wine rack.
Yeah, you notice that the balls have, like, the Delphi family crest on it of the eye. It seems like they may make their own wine here.
All right, are we ready to do this?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Hey, how about you, Pim?
I think we can do this.
Okay, I'll pull out my quarterstaff. I've got it in my hands. Who wants to say the magic word?
I guess I will. And I look at the door and I go, Farlvrak.
Hear a deep voice go, Varrak, ever changing. Hear a click. Door opens. On the other side, you see 4 wooden pews face a stone statue in the middle of this torchlit chamber. The statue of it has a roughly bipedal shape and is carved to look like it's coming undone, like a frayed rope. Its form is covered with mouths and outstretched tongues. Standing before the statue are 4 purple-cloaked figures, their faces hidden by cowls. They are writing on pieces of paper and muttering to each other, oblivious of your presence.
Looks like we got the jump on them.
Well, Miri, don't hate me. Miri goes charging in and just starts whacking people because she's had enough of this house.
Roll a d4.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Little man, she forgot about the rooms being different.
2.
2. Right. Give me another dexterity saving throw. As this door also turns into a mouth.
Oh no!
So,
No, that's a natural 1.
natural 1. You take 5 piercing damage as it nips at your leg. But you'll get a surprise round on this cultist. Attack with advantage.
Great. So, quarterstaff first. Oh, that was almost a natural 20.
14 hits.
There's that. And then there's that. 12. Does a 12 hit?
Alright. 14 hits. Immediately
11.
knocks this guy out.
Awesome.
And do you go over to the other one, punch
Oh,
him?
yeah. I run over to this one and punch him.
Alright, that hits.
12 hits? Awesome. 6 damage.
6-1. He punched this one out. And the others look up from their notes. And it's not believing quite what they see, but they pull out 2 daggers. But they pull out daggers and go keep forgetting names. Saying they're here to defile Krolumar. Defile his name. Let's roll initiative.
I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind.
We all gonna roll initiative?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. No?
No, I'm talking out loud.
What do you got up your sleeve?
I was gonna do patient defense, but then I decided against it.
Right, little man. You do see this another mouth door in front of you. So if you want to go through, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I roll one of these casks of wine or whatever inside the mouth to block it?
That'll help. Do it with advantage as it begins to chomp through the wine barrel. But it'll give you a little more of an opening.
Right. So it's going to be a dexterity with advantage.
With advantage. All right. Yep. It's too busy chomping on the barrel. You're able to sneak through.
So I take aim with my my bow and arrow, short bow, and I look at one of the guys across the way and I said, "Hey, Xander sent us. He says hello."
Pim's just like, why did that ever happen?
He goes, Xander's more concerned with his potions than Krolumar's glory. But the other one makes a note and goes, interesting effect with the door. I'll write this in my journal. He makes a little note. But a 20 will hit. Which one are you hitting?
I'm hitting the one who's scribbling in his journal. I want my arrow to go straight through the journal and into him.
Yeah, it's fascinating result, and it goes through him and goes into his chest. He goes, oh. He will die. He's dead. Not living. This cultist looks around. It's like, I will kill in Krolimar's name! And he rushes Neri. Takes out a short sword. 7 will miss, though. You're able to easily deflect it. But they're like yelling as they're running towards you. Pim.
Pim is going to come in on the walls just because it's turned out well so far.
Dexterity saving throw.
I'm definitely going to do that.
11. Oh,
Right.
it catches your arm, though, as you go through
Ah,
the teeth. You take 4 piercing damage.
okay, sure. Don't worry. I'm fine. And then says, Yuri, watch out. And then shoots at the cultist.
Right.
It is going to try and kill her. In the name of Krolmar.
Yeah.
With a
You're
7.
not a true believer.
Yeah.
Because it misses.
Shoot. It's because... I'll be fine. It was probably just because of the teeth. Ah.
Yeah, you tried to fire as you walk through, and like, it's the teeth's fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. How embarrassing. Ah.
Right. Well, anything else?
I think that's just going to be the end of the turn.
All right. Neri.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this before, but just remind me again. Shocking grasp, would that's not a melee attack, right?
It's
a spell attack?
It's a melee spell attack.
But I wouldn't be able to do my bonus action hit.
No, sorry.
That's okay. Nope, that's alright. I really want to just grab this guy by the throat and do shocking grasp on him.
You see how
it's
easily...
a 17.
Yeah, you see how easily the other ones died. 17
Yeah.
hits.
Oh, it's only 2 damage though.
Yeah.
So I've got him by the throat and I just and he gets electrocuted a little bit.
Yeah, it takes
Is that
a
like
little
that move
damage.
Raiden does?
What's that?
In Mortal Kombat, Raiden. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Alright.
Yeah.
You're not crazy stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Can I, just for flavor, the little arcane tattoos that she has, they're called Zoldar. Her Zoldar start lighting up a little bit. Just for flavor.
Okay. Oh yeah, whenever she does lightning attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right, little man.
Right, I walk over to this guy and I bring my rapier and put it into his throat, and I'm saying, "Tell us where the book is, and tell us where your master is, or else."
He goes, "Never. What am I, dumb?"
Tell us now, or I'll tell Krolomar that you wet the bed.
No, not that. He goes, "I fear nothing. Krolomar will protect me. I shall visit him in the great beyond."
I'm getting nowhere with this guy.
He's so great and so handsome.
Smart dresser.
I'm gonna just knock him out with a butt.
He can do 100 push-ups. Go on, knock him out. Yeah, give me.
I do that, but non-lethal.
Yeah.
This guy's got enough problems.
He's like an 11 out of 10, and you knock him out before he talk anymore. Throw him off to the side. He's in rap battle a lot. There we go. But he gets thrown off. Okay, I'm thrown to the ground.
So is this room made of stone?
Yeah.
And is it just the doorway that's, the door frame and stuff, and the door that's wooden?
I would imagine it's stone too, but the teeth have receded at this point.
So are the other 3 guys dead?
Oh, but there are other wooden doors, yes. The other ones are, yeah.
I would like to move one of them into the door that is open that we know has teeth in it, so that way we could at least feed it so it'll be satisfied.
Okay, yeah. You put it in the doorway, it chomps them in half.
Oh my god!
I feel like that probably didn't. I don't think it eats little man. I think. Oh, geez, I really wish I thought about stopping you before now.
But oh well. At this point, Elra comes through the door, kind of looks down, and goes, "Oh my god!" But the head of Elra, she goes, "We must be close." But I sense something familiar, and she looks at the door to the on the west side of the room. She goes, "Drawn to the door." Drawn to the store.
Okay. I'm gonna take out a healing potion and down it because I don't feel so good.
All right.
I'm okay. I only lost 4. I think I'm okay. Like I definitely am bleeding, but I'm not bleeding that much. I'm just wondering if 17. I'll wait till later.
I mean,
I'll save
you'll get 10 health if you use a potion.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. Don't you have a healing thing, Neri? Like healing abilities?
So I have what's called Hand of Healing. I don't have any heal spells because I'm not a magic caster.
Yeah.
But I have what's called Hand of Healing, and I have to use my Flurry of Blows action in order to use it.
Oh, so it's like a combat heal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool actually. But you can't use it outside combat.
I mean, not unless I want to punch somebody. Which, I mean, she kind of does, but I'm not going to go punching my friends. Just
I mean, if you
heal them up again.
If you use the key point, then I'll say you can do it, but you have to use the flurry of blows, ability.
Yeah. So I'd have to hit somebody. So what it is you do your flurry of blows action, and then you spend that key point in order to take that third hit. It's basically like you lay your hand on somebody, and then they get I think it's 1d4 plus 3 healing back. I can look at it.
That is a great healing idea because you get the attack and the healing.
Oh, do you have to hit though? Yeah, I think it's really meant to be used in combat. Yeah. So
when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 1 key point to deal an extra 1d. Oh no, that's Hand of Harm. I was looking at the wrong one. Where is it? Hand of Healing. As an action, you can spend 1 key point to touch a creature. Oh no, I can do it outside of combat.
Okay, yeah.
And then when I do it with Flurry of Blows, I can replace one of the unarmed strikes with a use of that feature without spending a key point. So I can do 2 hits and then use the third hit to lay my hands on somebody.
Okay, that's cool. But
even better than stated.
Yeah, so you can just use it as a thing.
So I am going to take the potion for myself, though, because I am 8 down, so 10's not a waste for me. And then, how do my friends look again? Sorry.
Little man's missing 4 hit points, and so is Pim.
I'm all good.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Because I do have my potions still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elra looks at this, floats over to the door, and he goes, I haven't felt scared since I entered here, but I'm scared about that door. What lies behind it? One of you do it. One of you do it.
Right. I'll open it. Or if Tim wants to do the honors.
No, I'll just be standing off to the side. Actually, no. Can I stand? I'm gonna stand on the wall. Try not to be in the way. So you know how there's there's the space on the ceiling above the door.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So it'd be technically on top of the door. So then we could both almost enter at the same time, where I could bend over and see what's in there when little man opens the door.
That sounds like a nice idea.
I'll have my quarterstaff as an action
All right.
in case something comes flying out of there.
So I'm gonna stay down here because I don't want to overlay our tokens, but I'm gonna be in line with like where little man is.
All right. You open the door. Seems to be mostly empty room. Seems to be like a storage place. But propped up against one of the walls, you see 3 headless bodies and 4 severed heads, stacked on crates.
Where's the 4th body?
Elra goes in, eyes closed. He goes, "What do you see? What do you see?"
Oh, Elra, if you really don't want to look, don't.
I have to know, but tell me first.
Is it her body? Like, is she one of the heads?
One of the
Tim's
heads,
on the wall.
One of the heads is hers.
Can we... I turn and I face Elra, and I block her from, like, the view of the room. And I know she's got her eyes closed, but I just very gently... is she corporeal? Can I, like, place my hands on her or no?
No, you can't.
Okay. I try to, and when I can't, I just kind of put my hands down to my side, and I'm like, it's not going to be pleasant, but I think we might have found you and your friends.
How long ago did you pass away?
About a week.
Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't smell very pleasant in here either.
She opens her eyes. She goes, "I think I know what I'm going to see." And she passes through you.
Oh, that felt weird.
Yeah. And, she sees her body there. And her friends. He goes, "I guess I knew I would see this eventually." Starting to remember we didn't stand much of a chance. Killer doors. Mounds of flesh. And other things. One was torn apart by a hooked monstrosity.
Oh,
This explains why I'm just ahead. He
I
goes,
think that was Esquire.
"There's a body missing."
there is a body missing. Do you know who it is?
"It's not mine." He goes, it's Jonathan's body.
John.
He was a knight." And you see like another armored body, which is next to her head. Then you see a kind of a more squat, dwarvish body and head, and then like a gnome. He goes, I don't know if this is salvageable. Can you resurrect a head? Is this really all that's left?"
I mean, I think there are some powerful clerics out there who can do something.
I can't think about this right now. Marcos must be close. Saying there's a lower floor, a cave system. A cave below the basement. I remember now.
You think it's in those double doors down south?
Yes. Go stop him. He must be performing whatever ritual you said. Colomar. Bring about Colomar. Do what we couldn't. And stop him.
I really don't mean to sound insensitive, but is there anything in here that you think might help me and my friends?
Okay, yes. Let's look around. And
I absolutely want to be respectful. But if this is what happened to you and your friends, I really want to give my friends...
There is a crate full of Very fancy gold-plated cups and plates. Probably worth some money.
I don't. Do I have a bag of holding for that to? I think I
Little,
got a bag of holding last.
little man has a bag of holding, I think. You got it in the first adventure.
Oh, that's right. I did. Yeah, I didn't put it in the store, I think.
Yeah. People in the first adventure got a free bag of holding. And you see a wand.
Oh, maybe this.
Is the one like the ring? You don't know what it does until you tune to it.
Seems like you can use it, but you just don't know what it is.
Maybe this could help.
You also find a flask of alchemist fire.
Oh, that will definitely help.
Because I think we're running out of time for real.
Yeah.
All right. So should we end it here, or should we when do we open up the door?
Oh no, we can keep going if you don't mind. Possibly going a little bit later, but like no later than 12. So
I'm going to go a little bit longer.
yep.
I'm good to go.
Oh yeah, this is the end. So
All right. Yeah.
I'm just worried if we have enough time for a possible boss fight. Possible boss fight.
all right, what next?
We should go to the room to the south.
Let's go. Tim was still on the walls during all that.
I'm getting good at this. It's just like walking on the floor.
Oh, man, the blood stopped. I've stopped noticing the blood rushing to different parts of my brain.
Yeah. It's just all using the left side now.
I'm really good at math.
Should
Well,
we just open the doors at the same time then?
Little man, me and you could really stealthily open each door.
I like your thinking.
And I'll have my quarterstaff ready to go.
Wow, I messed that up.
right, you open the door. Another kind of a storage room, but you see crates of purple robes.
Oh, should we wear these as disguise?
I was just going to suggest that.
All right. Little man, me and you can. I can go on your shoulders and we can look like a human.
Yep. Sounds like a great idea.
We don't have to do that. But if there is like a smaller person's robe.
Oh yeah, you can find some
Okay, yeah.
smallish creature robes, no problem.
Couldn't help but think about like.
It's an all-inclusive cult.
Nice. It's we stack on top of each other, all three of us, so then we can use like a 5XL.
To save you some time, this room is also iron brackets bolted to the walls hold up 4 spurring torches that cast this otherwise empty room in dim light. On the far side of the room, a spiral staircase descends into the darkness. From below, you hear a human voice chanting in a blasphemous tongue.
A blasphemous tongue.
Yeah.
Grab some torches and let's go.
All right.
Right, you descend down the staircase. The chanting grows louder and louder. Definitely some sort of like deep speech of the abyss. Oops, wait, outside. There you go. Or did I put it on GM layer by accident? Hold on. There we go. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. The staircase leads to a roughly circular cave that is empty and unlit. Opposite of the stairs, through a 12-foot wide archway, you see a similar cavern lit by purple light emanating from 4 large crystals jutting from the floor. All crystals flicker in concert with the chanting that echoes through the cave. The chant comes from a shallow, dark-robed figure who stands near the edge of a circle of arcane runes inscribed on the floor. The figure recites an eldritch passage from a book, then carefully sets the book atop a wooden crate near the back wall. The figure turns towards the circle, wherein kneels a headless body in plate armor. A slug-like creature has attached itself to the body's neck, almost like a makeshift head. The slug's form is covered with mouths and eyes that open and close in and out of existence. And as this man continues to chant, we're going to enter initiative. But
Are we just barreling in, guys, or what are we doing?
he doesn't know you're here, but we are entering initiative.
Because we don't want to kill him. Family still see him. We just need to get him unconscious and away from all this stuff he's doing.
Right.
My first initiative was at 16. I rolled a second time and I got a 2. I'll change it back to the 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone else roll.
Yeah, Pim got a 15.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
11, but it's not going.
Yeah, I had a warning as well. I think it said my token wasn't selected, so it was an 11 though. Sorry, it was a 15.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. So,
Well,
doesn't seem like he knows we're here. We should
Well,
probably sneak into the room.
he doesn't know.
Let's sneak in and knock him out.
And see if there's
Actually-
anything else that we could use.
Maybe we should break the crystals?
Okay, I'll bust the crystals. You guys knock him out.
This guy's a little... Oh, I'm trying to find a good song here. That was a little bit more... Okay, there we go.
Alright, so the plan is Neri's gonna try breaking crystals while we're gonna try and sneak up and knock this guy out.
Okay. So he does notice you as you approach. So... But he's continuing his chanted. He, interrupts his chant a little bit. And even though you're in his robes, he can tell you're not members. And he goes, "You're too late. The ritual has already begun. Krolomar enters this world." And, you see this, the headless armor, the headless body, the man who is Marcos, and the slug kind of flicker in and out of existence for a moment as he's inside of the circle, and the armor just kind of stays in that state, kind of half in this reality, half without. He goes, "You're too late to stop it."
I don't think so. I think I might be stuck in a wall, Joey. I'm trying to move Pim and it's not.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, good. Alright.
My foot's in the wall, sorry.
my spider shoes, they get this extra sticky.
So we are initiative, so little man, you're up first.
If we're too late, then how come Xander told us the secret way to stop ya?
Xander's a fool. Only Crowlamar knows the truth.
Well, Xander knew it, and he told us that if we could use it against you as a stopgap measure to stop you.
Like to see you try.
I really love your commitment to Xander blackmail.
Xander was my best friend.
Who has the flask of alchemist's fire, by the way? Did we give that to Little Man?
No.
I have the gaseous form one.
I'd like to say that we gave that to Little Man, just because he's so chaotic. I think that would be hilarious.
All right.
Wait, which one was this?
The alchemist fire that we found upstairs.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like, oh yeah, that. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like, he already used the assassin's blood, and I was like, nope, not the other one.
Yeah, no, brand new thing,
So, in my my offhand, I want to hold up like what looks to be a piece of paper. Like I'm trying to say, like holding something like really important. It's like, in here is the thing that.
You've already talked a lot. Do your action, or else that's your turn. Sorry.
Oh yeah, then sorry, yeah, I've talked a lot.
Yep.
I just tried him with my my rapier and knock him out.
All right. Right, 25 will hit. He's made tougher stuff than the other ones, though. But you see, like when it hits, it's like it's hitting some kind of shield, and like you're lucky to do that.
Does it look like he reacts physically to it? Like he has to move out of the way? Like
Hardly at all.
Can I use my bonus action to throw my dagger at the suit of armor?
I don't believe you can. No.
Right. Can I choose to disengage and sneak behind my friends?
Hold on. Bonus action, throw attack.
Not typically with thrown. It has to be
Yeah.
melee, not melee range.
You're right. Yeah, I just want to make sure, but if you know the rules, yep, you can't do a bonus action to throw unless it's a special thing.
All right, then I guess I'll use my my ability of cunning action to disengage and sneak behind Neri and cower in fear.
All right. Is your cunning action for the help action too?
Yes. That would be a bonus action.
Okay, so you can't do the help action. All right, Pim.
So Pim saw. So did it look like anything? Was there anything visibly different when he was struck?
No, you saw like a shimmer.
Was the shimmer the same color as the
Give me an
crystals?
investigation check.
Okay.
Or no, hold on. Give me a. Give me a. Sorry, the map closed.
Yeah, I was like 20 or plus feet away.
Give me Arcana check.
Oh, good. Oh, wow.
20. You noticed when he was struck, the crystals also they all like grew brighter for a moment.
Ugh. Everybody, I think it was the crystals, and so instead of going towards him, it would have went towards this crystal over here, and I'm going to attack it with my rapier.
Alright.
We'll see how this turns out.
17 will hit. For 8 damage, this crystal shatters. And the suit of armor that was kind of half in this reality, half the other, becomes more transparent. And
I
like,
think the crystals. It's the crystals.
yeah, he looks and worried. He goes, "No, Krolmkar, you must not fade from this reality."
Did he just say must not phase?
Fade.
Oh, fade. Okay, I was like, wait, he's trying to stop him? Twist.
Oh yeah, a fade from this reality. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I believe that's the end of my turn. I don't think I can give a help action from this far away to Neri.
Oh, only little man subclass can do that. It's a special
Okay,
thing
cool.
he can do.
Neat. All right, I am done and just probably standing on a wall.
Yeah, but this crystal's destroyed. All right, Neri.
All right. So I'm going to move 10 feet to this crystal and try and smash it. Oops. Three. So I'm just going to, I'll use my quarterstaff because why not? 15.
15 hits.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage. This crystal shatters.
All right, so that was 10 feet of movement. So another 15 to this crystal. And I'm going to... Hold on, how much? Just going to measure real quick from this one. So 10, 25. I won't quite have enough room to get to that one. All right, so I'm not going to do flurry of blows. I'm just going to smash this one. For a natural 20.
20 hits.
Come on. 8. Do you want me to roll it again?
It's a crit, so roll another d4.
So the 4, it was just a 4.
Okay.
Because it's plus 4, so.
This crystal shatters.
Alright, and then I'm going to move the rest of my... Oops. 20 feet. Can I reach? Oh no, never mind. I said I wasn't going to do flurry of blows. Never mind. Can I?
Wait,
Can I?
Could you go around that whole thing?
I have 45 feet of movement.
Oh yeah, you're crazy.
Can I do flurry of blows?
Nope, too late.
Ah! I didn't think I could make it over there because I measured it wrong.
Can you do flurry of blows? Like, can you move in between them? I guess. You can.
It doesn't say that I can.
Yeah, but nope, too late. You said you weren't. So but he takes out a blade from his cloak as you pass by. Does a 11 hit?
Nope.
All right. So it is. He continues his chanting. He goes, "No, leave the crystals be. You don't know how hard I worked. What knowledge Krolamatar can provide me." And like the little worm thing in the head is just going like, making like these disgusting noises. And he goes, soon you'll be alive. And he is going to attempt to stop you. This psychedelic orb appears in his hand. He is going to throw a psychic orb in your direction. Natural 20. You take 14 psychic damage. As when this hits you, it just bores into your head, and you just hear this otherworldly like speech in your head as the orb like disperses throughout your mind. It's like,
Ow.
yeah, it's like things you can't even comprehend. He just laughs as another...
Neri holds the side of her head and just starts crying
Yeah.
out, like in pain.
As he produces another orb, but an 8 will miss. And kind of like curses. But he will actually go in this direction And as you're hearing this voice, make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14. All right. You feel like Marcos himself is trying to invade your mind. Like, swap his consciousness with yours. But you're like, no! You remember your training from your monastery, and you push him out.
Not today, Satan.
Alright. Little man.
And I'm going to take aim at the last crystal with my short bow and try to shoot it.
Alright. $18 will hit. 5 piercing. Doesn't shatter like the other ones. Oh wait. You get sneak attack. Oh, it's a creature. You don't get sneak attack. I mean, it's an object. You don't get sneak attack on objects. Right. Anything else?
With my bonus action, am I too far away from the other guy to try my dagger?
You can take a step forward. Oh, but I think you have to do a melee attack to attack the offhand. So, sorry.
Right, never mind. Then I guess that's all I'll do.
Yep. Right, Pim.
Pim is, because she can't move nearly as fast as Neri, is going to aim her short bow at the... Oh, I could probably make that 1 second. Oh yeah, I can make it there.
You can easily, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run here and I'm gonna do what I did the first time and just say like, we're almost done! Last one! And then swing at it for 13.
13. Yeah, it just hits it.
And then I hit for 8.
For 8 damage. Crystal shatters. Marcos is like, no, the ritual wasn't complete. He goes, Krolimar, use all your power. Come into this world. And the armor falls to its knees. Well, it's already on its knees, but it falls forward. His hands catch it. And it, like, lifts up from the ground. Stands up. But it looks extremely weak. But the armor then stands up. And it rolls its own initiative.
It wasn't enough, it's still alive! Kill it! End of my turn.
End of your turn.
Kill it with fire.
But it's like struggling to get like the hang of its body and all that stuff. It seems more it's like there's no intelligence behind it, you know. He's like, no, you're incomplete. Incomplete. Right. Neri.
Order staff to the armor. Oh man, 10.
10 will miss.
It's just freaking me out too much.
Yeah, the little
my head is...
The little worm thing, though, is like trying to nip at you, you know?
My head is killing me right now. So I think I'm gonna... Just going to do this. Yeah. 5 damage. 5 bludgeoning damage.
5 bludgeoning, alright. That hurts the armor.
That's all I'm doing. That's the end of my turn.
Right. Actually, he is going to... Sorry, he is actually going to... as your hand comes down, he's going to block it and parry. And it's enough not to hit him.
Well, darn. I think I'm gonna... Alright, if that's... I'm gonna spend a key point and do patient defense.
Okay, what does that do?
Patient defense, you spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus. Never mind.
Okay.
You can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was something different. Never mind.
Well, so useful.
It is useful, but I already used my bonus action.
It's probably going to try to hit
Yeah,
you.
I thought it was something different. I thought it was a reaction thing. My bad.
Oh, it's not a
End of my
reaction.
turn. Thanks.
Okay. Alright, Marcos is going to raise his hand and cast a spell. He's going to cast Arms of Hadar. So, these black tendrils appear below Neri and Pim as they try to, trap you on the ground while you make a strength saving throw. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought this was ranged. I'm sorry, it's not. Well, he can run up next to you. Yeah, there we go. Let's go run up next to you. Yep, strength saving throw. So, Pim, you too.
Pim is going to. How bad does Neri look?
Neri looks not okay. Like, she's about... I've got 10 out of 24 right now.
Yeah, but you have to roll strength saving throw.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, as these black tendrils appear around.
Oh, okay,
Marcos.
yeah. That's actually very good considering my -2.
It's like, really? Yeah.
I'm gonna attribute that more to my small size than actually my strength. I'm just sneaking out of it.
Alright, so you both succeed. But
Awesome.
you do take some necrotic damage. 2d6. Oh, you'll each take 6 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I'm not okay.
Pim as well?
Yes. Consider I rolled a perfect roll. I thought it was ongoing. It's not. Right, the tendrils like slurp it back into his body. Alright, little man.
Right, I'm gonna want to try and sneak right over here, and then I'm going to try and non-lethally hit him in the schnoz with my rapier.
Alright. You can tell he's not very hurt. But 20 will hit, and he gets sneak attack. So that is 16 damage. Still standing though.
And then I would like to use my bonus action to deck him in the schnoz again.
Alright. It's like, you fool, that's not enough to get me! And then you hit him in the nose. And he goes... you just hear it like crunch up. It's like, oh, that's broken. But he goes, no! No!
Yep. Can't cast magic spells if you can't say the words.
But he goes, I want to see my master's ascension. And he passes out. And at this point, since Marcos is unconscious, the body just stops moving like it's stunned. And you see the little worm thing like wiggling, trying to get free. It's like, "Nyah, nyah," but it's like fused into the body underneath it. Like, Pim, your turn.
Pim's gonna go up to it with her rapier. And let's go around here. And just be like, this is for Elra and her friends. Let's see if you like how it feels. And then I'm gonna do a swing to, like, chop it off.
Okay, yeah. To do
12?
20. Oh, hold on, look at the wrong thing. Yeah, so this worm thing is actually a different creature.
What?
Yeah. Roll it at...
Would you say roll a what?
Roll it at disadvantage.
Okay.
As it's squirming.
Okay, so 17?
17. That will hit. Oh, we use the original thing. Yeah, not many hit points this thing. You slice the worm like straight out of the armor, and it just goes on in the middle of the circle and begins to like shrivel up, like fold in on itself, and just burn into ashes. And you hear this voice in all of your heads. It goes, "My return is but an inevitability. Just look to the stars and witness my visage," as he burns to a crisp.
Pim's gonna run over to Neri with one of her potions in hand. And be like, you look pretty bad right now. Here.
Yeah, I don't feel so good. I have one, though. You keep that for you.
So then Pim's gonna take her own. So for 10.
Alright, yeah.
Yep. Back to health.
But the glowing runes kind of fade out of existence as the fragment of Krulmatar perishes, and you see Marcos unconscious on the floor and the Celestial Codex on the far end of the room.
Pim will go grab the codex and a shard of the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
The crystal's more for a souvenir.
Yeah.
How do, little man, how do you look for health? Did you get hit at all?
I did not. I'm actually looking pretty good.
Awesome. And Pim, you said you're back up all the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so as you pick up the codex, there are 2 spell scrolls inside. One for an armor of Agathes and a arms of Hadir.
Oh, look at this. Pim would show the rest of the team. I guess these are something he uses bookmarks? I don't know. But were the runes on the floor here very similar to the runes on the floor around the butler upstairs?
Pretty similar, yeah.
And they faded?
They faded, yeah.
So Pim's got an idea, like, I think because they went away here, maybe the butler's better back up top? Neri, I think you're gonna have to carry Marcos, because I'm not really that strong.
Yeah, no problem. And
No, I can't do it either.
What's that?
I don't think I could pick up that guy either. He's pretty big.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. No problem. And Neri is like placid. She's
Yeah.
been affected. This has been a lot for her.
As you exit, like the sigils, the runes give one last pulse, and like the air around you ripples, and you can sense like whatever magics were affecting the house is like slowly fading away. And as you carry Marcos back upstairs, you see a very ragged-looking human man in ruined butler clothes, looking very confused, as well as a half-elf in wizard's robes, the same as Zola, looking very relieved. She is holding the copy of the constellations that you gave her. And you see just a few like servants, like really confused, just kind of trying to regain their it's like where they are, and you see some cultists like run down the stairs. You see Marcos and Kura and the other one you knocked out from the basement, like just kind of look around, panicked, and then just rush out the door.
Well, I don't think they're on the Kool-Aid anymore. Is that what you said, then?
Yeah, I don't know really what. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
What's Kool-Aid?
Oh, it's just a term I heard for people who kind of get really too deep into something and then they can't get themselves out of it.
Oh,
So you gotta help them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Esquire the butler goes, dear me, I'm sorry if I almost attacked you earlier.
It's okay.
But luckily,
It's okay, buddy.
had my senses about me, and Zola goes, well, looks like I won't be needing this after all. He tosses the paper aside, and
You can keep it as a memento to remember us by.
here, I'll move the. And Elra's head appears and he goes, well, I'm still a ghost.
Oh no.
At this point, Marcos begins to wake up.
I punch him. I give him an elbow right to the nose.
He goes like, well, where am I? Then he gets punched in the nose. Ugh.
Just an elbow right to the nose. Just. And I'm like, I want to make sure he's good and like hog tied so that he cannot. Like I'm fireman carrying him and he's hog tied.
Yeah, I will. Let's move back over here as you leave the mansion. You do realize a few things. The wand that you got is a wand of magic missile. Little man.
Cool.
And the ring is a ring of jumping.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the one we got from upstairs, right?
Yeah, so you can hand that out to whoever you want. You go back to the stump where you found Elra. You tie Marcos up to it. But when he comes to his senses, like he's like, what did I do? Did I hurt anyone? Why am I tied up? Are we safe?
I think you did hurt a couple of people. You didn't hurt a lot of people, though.
I didn't. It's not my intention. Krolamar promised me such wonderful things, and I wasn't strong enough to resist it.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Kill me
Why
if
are
you.
you messing with him anyway?
But he goes, kill me if you must.
We don't do that. We're not like you. And like Neri is upset.
Oh, and I forgot, Niala also appears in the lobby. She looks very disoriented, so she is with you too. It's like, I was falling for 2 hours. That's it, I quit the Golden Vault. It's not worth it.
No, please don't.
Make sure to use all their spell slots before you leave, though.
Yeah, right. Mary gave Niala the biggest hug. Like just definitely dropped Marcos and just gave Niala the biggest hug.
Yeah. I guess not so bad. But yeah, Marcos is like, I admit I didn't desire power, I desired knowledge. And I looked
You
to-
have power.
No, there's always more to learn, and the infinite beyond has such wonderful gifts. And I thought a creature from the stars must certainly have such knowledge, so I persuaded Nola to help me contact such a being. But what I found at first, Krolomara was helpful, answering my questions. But the more I was in its presence, the more it got into my mind. And it said, the Celestial Codex is what you need. If you set me free into this mortal plane, then I would have infinite knowledge. And I gave in. I gave in to his dark promises.
I will never understand greedy people like you.
He goes, maybe it was greed. But now, do with me what you will. If you not kill me, then lock me away.
We're returning you to your parents. I don't know if that's worse.
No,
I don't know your relationship. But who you became, who you were, different than who you are right now. And right now, you're somebody who will hopefully know in the future how to not do that again.
He's just like almost on. He's like, a tear goes down. It's like, was I so different?
Well, we can have a conversation with you, and you're not currently bringing a eldritch horror into our reality. So I think that's a good step forward.
He looks up and goes, is Professor Vassal okay?
He's fine. No
He's
thanks to you.
Think at least there's that.
Be better. Do better. Look at the power you had.
No one man should have all that power.
I
And
don't
don't
mean
forget the power of friendship
Donna.
and learning life lessons.
right.
He goes, if you let me go, I promise I'll exile myself away.
No. Look, dude, that's not the answer. Learn from your mistakes. Be better. These people trusted you. They relied on you.
Especially Xander.
Yeah, Xander too.
Who?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's that nerd from alchemy class. I never liked him.
Okay, there's your first start. Don't be mean.
You're having this discussion on your way back to town.
Yeah.
It's like how to be a good person.
Life lessons on how not to be a meanie
Alright,
or how to be a good person.
You return to Professor Vassal. Marcos, looking much like his regular self, apologizes to his old professor, who, of course I forgive you. Just no more reaching for the stars. He goes, yes, Professor. He goes, let this be a lesson to you. A grim one, an unfortunate one, but a lesson nonetheless. Your parents are waiting outside of the university, of the school. I've talked to them. I scried your progress. With a little bit of necromancy magic, they will be able to revive the adventurers you slaughtered, beheaded. But they won't be exactly the same. You don't return 100% when you lose one's head. But they agreed to pay for the resurrections.
Do you think they'll even want that?
I suppose it'll be their choice. I guess we should ask them first. Here I was ready to play God. What do you know?
No, don't do that. That tends to turn out terribly.
Why do people never learn?
Did I mention I was crazy? But
I'm the bad one.
But as agreed, since you returned their son safely, 250 gold pieces for each of you. And for returning the codex to me, which I promise I will keep more secure from now on. He says, give the golden vault my thanks.
Will do. Was that 250 each or 250 as a group?
Each, yep.
Whoa.
It's crazy. And as you return...
And there was that 125 we found in that room upstairs, right?
Yep, anything... Marco says anything you found there, you can keep.
What's 125 divided by 3?
Remainder 1.
Well, what about Mark? Mark helped a little.
4. Let's say, can't forget Mark.
Yep.
So it'd be like 31 and then 1.
A few days later, back at Golden Key headquarters, a very alive Niala and her adventuring friends do pay you a visit. Although they do have their necks are covered by scarves, and maybe a little paler than they would have looked like in life. But they said, it's a wonder you can do with necromancy magic these days. Luckily, the magic of the house kept our brains intact, so what do you know? And one of the knight, the man who was a knight whose body was being used for the ritual, he goes, I had a worm in my head, my body. I didn't like it very much.
Yeah, that was pretty scary. I'm glad you have it back, though.
It's like
trying to not stare at the scarves.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you don't want to see what's under there. It's pretty nasty. They said it'll get better, but I don't know. But I prefer to be alive, thank you. But I will miss floating around and scaring people.
Neri pulls the group aside, as we're leaving the offices and we're doing stuff. What does somebody do with all this gold?
Well, whatever you want.
We could keep it or use it to donate money to an orphanage.
You can use it to get better weapons to help protect you on further adventures.
I've never had this much gold before.
Yeah, 250 gold is more money than some common people would see in their lifetime.
Yeah.
We could try to find a way to rescue our friend from that portal of doom.
Oh no, we have Niala back.
Yep, I'm here.
Stop falling after 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
But as further reward, the Golden Vault will reward you with 1 uncommon magic item for succeeding your mission. So just 1. So you'll decide who will get that. I suggest our newest member. So just take a look at the uncommon magic items. Let me know. And,
I already got my boots, so I am so tickled.
Yep.
I don't need another one.
I think Niall got one the first time, but she wasn't really able to. She got that dust that compressed the water. that she wasn't able to use.
Oh yeah.
But either little man or well anyone can get a uncommon magic item, so you decide between you. And 250 gold each, and that is another keys from the Golden Vault complete.
We did it.
Yay!
I like to imagine it just like animating shut, like there's just a golden vault, like the door like shuts and closes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
another episode of the Golden Vault, the scary door.
With teeth.
I'm gonna have to
There's
call
so
it-
much teeth in that one.
Yeah,
I gotta put my.
yeah. The last one was random, but the other one I decided to put there. There's a few things you missed, a few kind of neat things. There was a deer head mounted on one of the walls in like a sitting room that you saw. If you got close to it, was a mimic that was hiding a secret door. And inside
I'm glad
that,
we missed.
inside that secret door, there was a bunch of slod tadpoles in jars, which are like little things that get into your brain, like get into your chest and will like burst from it a few days later. And there
Like
was some
full alien.
yeah, kind of like Alien. And there was a crawling hand that would knock over the jars.
Oh.
Instead of the tadpoles after you. There were some rooms with like oozes and some ghouls, but I really wanted you to see the deer head mimic, but oh well, it's okay.
I actually think we navigated that fairly efficiently from like a trying to get through it in 2 nights instead of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing, but yeah, I like that. That would have been fun, and horrific at the same time.
Yep. All right, thank you, everyone.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun, Joe.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thanks, Nick. I think you're officially part of the group now.
Oh, yay!
I realized my Pim's voice and Neri's voice were like very similar ideas.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
just soft-spoken and quiet.
Yeah, Nere's is very airy and soft-spoken because she's, an air Genasi, so that's what they are. So I was like, great, this is cool though.
She has this like big sack of gold now. It's like, what do I do with this?
Yeah, she's like, what do I do? She's like, I don't know what to do with this. I can't, I've 250 gold? What?
I'm gonna head out now. I gotta put my son to sleep.
All right,
It
thanks,
was
Chris.
wonderful playing with you guys.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Get to the next game.
Yeah, well, we'll see what the schedule is, but I really like doing these Golden Vault games, so I want to like go through the whole book if I can.
Okay.
Yeah, these are fun. These are really fun.
Yep. The next one doesn't actually seem very good, but we'll see.
Maybe it'll be the best one of all.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, might
And
as
it
well.
is nice because, again, Pim wasn't able because there was that no stealing law in
Yeah.
that entire Witchlight thing. That she can finally, like, do stuff.
Yeah,
here?
so we made a character for it was this character who's like, okay, she's gonna be a thief, and like I'm just like really sneaky, likes to steal things. She's gonna be a kleptomaniac like that. It's like, okay, that sounds a lot of fun. What I didn't tell her is when she went to the Feywild, one of the rules of the Feywild is you can't steal anything.
Oh no.
I mean you can, but like you'll people won't like you and get in trouble.
There's a
course.
consequence. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's just been, like, not stealing for a while. So the whole idea of, like, little, like, spy things are, like, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes sense when she was out of that. It's like, I'm going to a place where I can steal everything.
Right. That's got to be fun for you and your character.
Yeah.
And it just, especially with the added boots, like, it's been a lot more, like, I guess there's a lot of freedom in it, where it's just like, oh, yes, I can just go. So, admittedly, there's, like, a lot of stuff in that house I didn't want to touch.
Yeah. Didn't know it wasn't going to come alive.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah. And then also just, like, I guess part of me is, like, somebody, like, a gamer is, like, realizing there's a time limit on stuff. It's just like, oh, I gotta really want to steal this, or, like, want to explore to see if there's anything to steal, but also realize the longer I do that, the more powerful the end enemy might be.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You weren't able to take a long rest because, it would have completed the ritual. I did change the last boss a little bit. like I made destroying the crystals kind of a requirement. But if you would have killed Marcos, it would have ended everything automatically. But the crystals did lower his AC. His AC was like really high. But each crystal that got destroyed was lowered his AC a little bit.
Nice.
And
yeah, I'm really lucky.
Oh yeah, since you destroyed the crystals and he was still alive, I had the body come to life, but he was at half health.
Right. That was really smart stuff to be like, destroy the crystals! Yeah. That was super smart.
Well, no, because it's the Arcana check, because again, playing video games, you're like, is it the same color as that thing in the room?
Yeah.
Because like, you probably have to blow up that thing.
Is it glowing?
Yeah.
No, but that was really insightful.
Yeah. I mean, in the book, it was just like, you can do the thing in one round, and like, it didn't seem very fun. It's like, if you just focused down him, or the armor, or killed the little worm, or destroyed the crystals, like, it would have been over in like one turn, so I didn't think that was very fun.
And I mean, it was a fluke that, like, well, I guess not, but that your character was able to move so fast around.
I'm still so mad that I didn't. When I measured it, I measured wrong. I got there and I was like, oh man, I should have said that I was going to do flurry of blows, because I would have just knocked all of these out.
The reason I didn't retcon it, because I usually let people do what they want, is because it would have destroyed all the crystals in one turn, and didn't want that to happen.
Monks are so OP. I was like, wow, that's a lot for one turn. Holy cow.
If you said it before, though, I would have let you, but since you want to change your mind.
Yeah, since I was like, nope, never mind. No, that's a lot. I was so afraid that Miri was going to die there. She got down to 4 hit points out of 24. I was like, oh my god, please don't hit me, please don't hit me.
Yeah, the first one was a crit, so anything else would have
I know, that crit brought me almost under half, and I was like, oh.
And,
yeah, that psychic attack was fantastic.
As a bonus action, he could switch places with characters, so that's what was happening with that Constitution throw. He was going to switch places with you, so you wouldn't be next to the crystal anymore.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, you could have just run up to it. Your speed's so fast, but
yeah,
he could have opportunity attacked you or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I still would have run up there and whooped on him. But yeah, no, monks are so OP, and then
as long as they have chi.
Yeah.
Like the chi points. But yeah, moving 45 feet is crazy.
Yeah, even I was like, how much movement speed do I have? Because I was expecting to look at my thing and go, oh, I've got 30 feet. I can do these first 2 over here. That's great. No, I have 45 feet of movement. I was like, oh, I can go around this whole room twice. No.
Oh wow, you're faster than my monk character.
I really thought you were going to fight the ghost. But you rolled so high copying Chris rolled so high making a decent copy, and then the persuasion was pretty high too, so I let it do that.
Yeah, and it so was it that because everything stopped that she returned to normal and she didn't actually need the constellation anymore?
Yeah, it's because with the ritual with the far realm entity gone, then the influence over the house stopped, so all the servants turned back, and the people in there turned back to normal. Yeah.
Nice.
But Zola was kind of like, well, the new god's about to enter this world, but I don't want to stay a monster forever, so I think I know a way out of it.
Yeah. She's got her own thing that she's gonna worry about. She's like, that's somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, thanks everyone.
Oh, thanks, Joey.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
I'll let you know next time we do one of these.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.